Hello everyone, this is Fenris Lycon, and that's Shadow. Let's get into another game of Surviving Mars. And there's a few things I want to talk about. The first is, I should have thought of this before, so shame on me. We could actually make it to some of these specialist planetaries. We definitely have 3 botanists, I checked. There's a few we can't do, but we have, botanist is the one we have the most of, so let's get that one done. And we're going to want the research progress because I didn't notice this before, but when we got our last engineering tech, or robotic tech, sorry, we got Molehole. So I reorganized this. I do still want the mega storage, and then I want the Molehole, and then the meteor defense to protect it. The worst thing to happen is you build one of these wonders, and it gets hit by a meteor, and then you have to rebuild it. So that's the kind of the plan, and we'll be able to get the additional research. We also have a few concerns. Probably my biggest is the food. We are actually making our way rapidly through this rare metal deposit, so that's something we'll have to kind of consider. And what was the other one? I don't remember. Well, shucks. We are waiting to get more people here in this dome, Andersonville. And we're getting actually pretty close to the mystery. The other thing is, by the time this video comes out, I've been trying to make a store, and I've mentioned before, but I should be on vacation during this episode if I've kind of correctly scheduled when all these videos are coming out. So I might be a little bit slow to respond to comments and whatnot. And if you've said something previously, sorry it hasn't shown up in any of the videos yet. Just because I've been trying to get a good stockpile of videos ready for when I go on vacation. And we're about to go into that cold wave. I definitely need to make sure I turn on the subsurface heaters. And we forgot to build them here. Whoops. I should have done that sooner, but this place is actually better off than the other one because they can just get water from there. We'll get the concrete extractor. A dumping site. I wanted it on the other side. I changed my mind.
Scanned.
How are you looking? We could steal some drones from the other one, bring it over. This is a larger area, and there's a bunch to do. Ooh, right. This one's gonna have power problems. Okay, we definitely need to make sure you stay on. And the dome stays on. Okay.
Anomaly analyzed.
Do we even have a battery up here? We do. We can turn some things off at night. Okay, let's scale this up. Perfect. How are we looking for power now? We should be fine even with this on. Okay. Well, that definitely fixes it. This should also be good. I didn't check on what's the power, but the idea is generally wherever it's built, where they stack up the resources, that's the tile you want to have covered by the heater. Wow, this is a very, very long cold wave. 6 souls. Wow, that is super scary. We will, I think, just go on to giant wheat. I also am going to turn off our fuel extractors. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm thinking of, sorry, I'm thinking of a dust storm. Cold waves with all this power, we're fine. I scared myself. I'm like, I don't know how we're gonna survive six souls without producing water. Yeah, we're gonna just be able to produce water. Now, I'm going to, let's see, is there any other ones of these we can do? I wish it told us. We don't have any engineers. We do not have 7 botanists. We do have the drones. Do we have 5 botanists? That's a good question. No, we have 4 botanists. And is that the last one? We do not have 6 geologists. Or medics, or officers. Okay, well, that was the one we could kind of sneak in. I will say, though, it might be worth it. Let's get our other rocket in. We don't really need it for the resources, but we'll launch it. Wait, are they both named?
Sector scan.
I'll have to rename that rocket once it gets launched. They both should be different. So I'll do that once it gets to Earth. And so we'll have one rocket doing the rare metals and another kind of going to some of those planetaries. We are very low on food. Okay, we're going to start producing food here, so hopefully that will balance things out. That was my biggest concern. We could also use potentially another residence here. We have the space. How are we looking? And comfort. Social. So you're filling up. Once we don't really have enough people to do another service, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But we could put another space bar here once we get the additional amount of people. But we have to work this farm. We'll speed things up. I think we're doing well right now.
Sector scanned.
Send you back to Earth. Oh, we have unemployed here? Yes. How do we want to handle that? We have additional residence free, so we don't really need the nursery anymore. It is very comfortable, but I think we'll put in a one of these small factories, and we'll put in the small electronics factory. It doesn't take a lot of people, and we will produce all the advanced resources.
Sector scanned.
Ooh.
Select a sector to scan. Research complete.
Oh, nice. Too many left over. They're mostly just the hills. It's actually a little bit hard to see with the yeah, I think that's the last of the sectors. Nice. So we're actually now working on the mole. It will take quite a while, but our research is actually pretty good. I mean, during the cold wave, it's down, but we're producing about almost 1,000 research each sol. So it's like, what, 18, I believe? So we'll get that. Although population is going up pretty fast, so we might trigger the mystery before we get the mole. And we don't have the machine parts for it, which might be another reason to keep getting additional machine parts into Mars from Earth. Yeah, this cold wave. What was I worried about? It's dust storms you have to worry. Oh man, we are out of fuel because I turned these off? No, just... Where's all of our fuel? It looks like they're just being slow. They do kind of have to go like a long ways. I guess they can catch up at night. Nice. So we're going to do the automation and the AI factory.
Sector scanned.
Turn on all the shifts. The electronics factory actually takes a lot more people than the machine parts one. That one's almost like free to use. Only 3 people. It does actually produce a good amount. Almost 4. I have them work a little harder during the day. So now we are producing electronics. In theory, we should be, fully self-sufficient. This is lying a little bit because our maintenance is a little bit lower with the scrubbers. Nice, we're looking good there. And wow, we've actually managed to really get a lot of people here now. So our additional rocket is here. I'll be right back. I'll name it after Blake. So we have our rocket renamed, just because, like, the diner is pretty not really normally a name thing. So we have Bernard Rocket, and he will be the one to do some of these planetaries. Yeah, let's do the transport, which got dusted. It's not within range. We'll move you. Mostly because this is cold ground. If it wasn't, the drones probably would be able to make it. We also don't really... I don't think we have the battery upgrades either. Those help a lot when doing those kind of longer journeys. Speed things back up again.
Funding received.
Nice. So we do have enough machine parts for the tunnels, but not for the mole hole. So I think we just go more machine parts. Maybe like one more. We should be producing it, so I'm not as concerned. Yeah, I just want more machine parts. Once we get the mole hole, we kind of... I consider when you have a mole hole and you have it protected, that's like very much like winning Surviving Mars. Like, you have unlimited money, unlimited resources. So if we can get that, we will be very strong. Although we are now getting to the point where we're starting to get short on food, but we are producing. We do have our second farm up and running now. Ooh, and you're actually looking good on people. They've kind of managed to balance themselves out, and we actually almost got 20 people this this episode. So if we keep the same rate up, next episode will be potentially the trigger. If not that, then definitely the one after that, the trigger for our mystery. What happened? You had... Okay, this was apparently a lie. I don't know why you took everyone out of the farm. Yeah. Normally they try to balance it a little bit better. They'd normally try and keep it, but I don't know what happened there. It might be because they're not specialized and we actually have botanists. Just they're all being used. Nice. Oh, please. Wait. Turn you off and get you to just remove your metals. Over here. Oh, we actually have like an extra commander. Well, I'll leave it here because we will need it to manage this area when we have both of the tunnels. I think that's what my plan. I just totally forgot we had it. The other kind of nice part about having the two farms is during the longer dust storms is they'll be able to kind of feed each other or feed themselves. No, these guys are still they're pretty close to balanced on
We have a food shortage.
I know. The harvest is coming. It'll be soon, but we don't want to fall very far behind. Oh no. I should have had the other farm going sooner, but we were short on people. This one's also out of food. Well, we'll let this potato harvest and we'll definitely need to eat it. Nice. So the breakthrough is rapid sleep, where they only need to sleep for a single hour, which lets them do another, try and get another comfort going. Gives them more time to like get food and whatnot, or like medical help. It also increases the sanity gain they get, which is pretty nice, but with this late, we definitely want Molehole. Alright, we have for the potatoes. People can go eat. The diner now has food, and the grocer now has food. I think with that solved, we have a nice number for the souls. We'll land you too. We'll say this is the end of this episode. We need to be careful of food going forward, but without further ado, this is Fenris Lycon and Shadow signing out.